Hello everybody and welcome back to No One Lives Forever. We're going to continue from where we left off. And we left off right here at Rescue Attempt Scene 4. And right off the bat, you could probably hear I have a fan going right now because my room is crazy hot. And yeah, I don't want to be sweating. So I apologize if you can hear it. I tried to face it away from the mic, but I'm sure you could still hear it. Alright.
Stay alert. There's been some trouble upstairs.
We watched that already. Holy crap, it's dark. This reminds me of the caverns from GoldenEye on the N64. Somebody down there. Wait, where? Where? Okay, finally, we're down on the bottom level. Is there anything in here? I have like no health. There's got to be another one. Oh my fucking god. Is there any more? Fucking shit, there was like 10 guys! Please let there be health somewhere. I'm gonna die in one fucking hit. That's where I just was? Yeah, it is.
Take that!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I didn't want to get shot. I'm glad there was body armor at the end, though. I just hope the rest of it's not dark like the beginning of that level. hear somebody.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not. We
You can't expect the solution to react.
You ever try sushi?
You mean that raw fish stuff?
Hell no. That's what I figured too, but my girlfriend talked me into trying it the other night. It was really good.
No thanks. I don't even like cooked fish.
That's the thing, it wasn't fishy at all. At least the stuff I tried. We had...
Gott in Himmel!
Oh my
You're
god.
alive?
More or less.
But I saw you fall out of the plane without a parachute.
Oh, that. Well, someone loaned me one on the way down. Very generous of him. Anyway, I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd like to get out of here.
I would indeed. If I had known I'd end up in a place like this, I never would have left Berlin. But I suppose that was part of the plan.
What do you mean?
It seems we have been carefully manipulated by harm all along. My decision to defect and your organization's decision to aid me were part of an intricate scheme. I have overheard my captors discussing the matter. Harm wanted my research, but they didn't want to draw attention to themselves in order to get it.
So they let us do the dirty work.
Precisely.
Mm.
I was approached by one of their agents, who filled my head with tantalizing stories of the West and the freedom I would find there should I defect. He took care of the arrangements, knowing full well that I would end up here.
Ingenious. Their only mistake was to underestimate us.
No armor. There's some armor. Oh my god, please.
Yes, quite so.
It's no good. They've cut us off.
We can go through the atmospheric reconditioner.
Oh, dear. Oh, this one's closed, eh?
Alright, let's do it this time. Jesus.
It is not.
You can't expect
You ever try sushi?
You mean that raw fish stuff? Hell no. You're going down there, mate.
Alright. I'm just gonna block this light. Just give me this light, this camera. Just because. God damn it. Alright. What the fuck? Oh my god. They gave like no health at all.
This way, through these
Oh,
doors.
you're going down there, mate.
That was lucky. Alright. Come on. Okay.
Although the rescue of Dr. Schenker was absolutely imperative if Unity were to have even the merest hope of victory, it comes at a grievous cost. There is much still to accomplish, but very little time in which to do so.
Report to the advanced field tactics area. Okay. Okay, I think we'll do this and then I'll end it here. But it's probably a long cutscene to go on right now. What the hell?
This morning
1,300
at exactly
killed?
9:02 a.m., there was an explosion of unknown origin in the town of Shilling, England.
That's where the Baroness grew up.
Well, case closed. Arrest her immediately.
Scoff all you please.
The source of this blast was a banker by the name of Lester Cheems. Casualties are estimated at over 1,300 innocent people. Their blood is on the hands of the agency responsible for kidnapping Dr. Otto Schenker from us. Until he is returned to the facility from which he was abducted, we shall continue to mete out similar punishments every 48 hours. That is all.
Those figures are correct, by the way.
1,300 people.
I suppose we can assume Harm is capable of delivering on its threats.
Indeed, which means we have exactly 2 days to complete our objectives.
Can we have records and research find out if this Lester Cheems ever knew Felicity Farnsworth?
I suppose, although I can't see that it will prove anything.
You never know.
Well, I, for one, am reticent to implicate a respected public figure on the basis of mere coincidence.
You call it coincidence. I call it circumstantial evidence.
Knowing the victim of a crime hardly qualifies as circumstantial evidence.
That depends on the victim, the crime, and the circumstances, doesn't it?
Enough of this bickering. Send in Dr. Schenker, if you please. Ah, here you are. Thank you for joining us, Doctor. I hope your accommodations are adequate.
Exceptional, thank you. Hello again, Miss Archer.
Hello, Doctor.
I'm sorry there wasn't time to brief you sooner, but I imagine you've already heard about this morning's disaster.
I have.
Then I'm sure you can understand the need for alacrity in devising a plan of action. Harm has promised another attack within the next 48 hours unless we hand you over, which imposes a rather daunting deadline.
How can I help?
We need to know who Harm has infected with the reagent, and we need the antidote.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you with the first problem. I was never told how the reagent was being used or on whom. I'm afraid it would not make much difference, even if I had. I'm terrible with names, you see.
What about the antidote?
Ah, yes, that is also a problem. You see, the antidote is highly unstable, and can therefore only be produced in a zero-gravity environment.
You mean outer space?
Quite so.
So in other words, Harm was lying about having the antidote.
Not true. They do have it.
So they stole it?
They developed it.
But how's that possible?
Harm has its own space program.
That's preposterous.
Not necessarily. A few weeks ago, the US branch reported an unscheduled rocket launch from a small tropical island off the coast of Mandaru.
Are you sure it wasn't the Soviets?
It's certainly possible, although we have plenty of spies in the Soviet Union and none could confirm a launch.
This is starting to sound like circumstantial evidence, Mr. Smith.
Agreed, but it's the only lead we have. If it is Harm, I certainly can't explain where the funding and materials are coming from. Maybe the Soviets are involved.
At the moment, all that matters is that we get our hands on that antidote.
Very well. Archer, your job will be to locate and infiltrate the launch facility and recover a sufficient quantity of the antidote for our purposes.
Assuming this is even the right place.
Yes.
Understood.
We'll give you a radio frequency to use in case you need to contact us. Your code name will be Foxhunt. Ours is Foxhound.
Did Bruno tell you that story?
Yes, he did.
What story?
When Archer was a girl, her father took her on a fox hunt. The fox got away.
Fascinating, but I fail to see the relevance.
In her other occupation, Archer was known as the Fox. As Bruno told it, you were so impressed with the fox's escape from such a dire predicament, you adopted it as a personal symbol. Is that right?
Something like that.
That sort of resourcefulness would certainly serve us well right about now.
What an amusing anecdote. Shall we take turns telling stories? Or shall we get back to the mission at hand?
When do I leave?
As soon as possible.
Let's just hope I find myself in harm's way, if you take my meaning.
If we're wrong about this, there will be hell to pay. Good luck, Archer. We're counting on you.
Alright.
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. It's likely that this island is heavily mined to discourage unwanted visitors. So we've equipped your sunglasses with a new scanner capable of detecting most proximity-triggered explosive devices. When you activate the mine detector function, these devices will become visible to you, enabling you to avoid them. Using the next function key, cycle to your sunglasses mine detector function and pick your way past these mines. They are live, so watch your step. Excellent.
Alright.
There is a small but nonetheless...
Okay. We'll read that stuff next time. But I'm gonna, after this loading screen, I'm gonna save and we'll end it. Yeah, just on time. My rice is done. And 63%. Alright, guys. So I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can help out some dogs in Bali. Alright? So I'll see you guys later.